Hi there, welcome to chair yoga. I'm just adjusting my screen. There we are. We're going to work today on just lengthening the spine and restoring some balance in your body. So find your comfortable seat. Sitting on your sits bones, I like to make sure you stick your butt out before you sit instead of tucking your tail. So find that comfortable seat, sitting up tall. Maybe you can even grab a pillow from your sofa. Good. And make your chair nice and comfortable. Feeling that support in your lower back as you reach the crown of your head to the sky. Good. Taking a couple of reset breaths. Inhale, feel your belly expanding out. And then exhale, drawing back center. Good. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, back to center. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. From here, we're going to inhale, arms up to the sky, reaching one arm, then the other, just finding a little wiggle in our rib cage, lifting off of our diaphragm. Beautiful. Dropping one hand to the side, growing tall as you find a side bend. Good. Pausing here. Inhale. Look up. Exhale, look away. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look away. Beautiful. Reaching tall, dropping the other hand, growing. Find a little side bend. Looking up and away. Up and away. Good. Growing tall, beautiful length, and let's find a twist to the one side. Very gently, finding the back of your chair, pressing your hand into your opposite knee as you look behind you and to the front. Behind and to the front. Good. Coming back through center and then switch sides. Just warming up the spine, looking away, looking to the front, looking away, and looking to the front. Good. Inhale tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Place your hands on your legs. Scooch forward in your chair, removing that cushion. Good. And then we're going to find some cat-cows. So inhale, tilt your pelvis, gaze up to the sky, make a little arch in your back, and then exhale round. Good. Tuck the pelvis. Inhale, cat. Exhale, round. Inhale, cat. And exhale, round. Beautiful. Coming back through center. Reach the arms out to the side. Flip your palms. Pull your elbows in. And then reach them away. Good. Pulling them in. Reaching away. Good. Pull your elbows in. Cross your hands in front. Open. Switch. Open. Now flip your hands. Reach forward. And then pull it back. Reaching forward. Pulling it back. Good. Reaching. Nice. And then just finding these little swims. Beautiful. Maybe adding a breaststroke. And then finding the freestyle. Nice, keeping a soft bend. Good. And then finding our backstroke. Nicely done. And then scoop the arms, finding our butterfly to finish. Scoop and swim. Good. Inhale, tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Nicely done. Heel toe those feet out to the side. Place your hands on your knees. And let's invite a little circling, maybe adding on to this cat-cow. Moving. Exhale. Inhale. And switch direction. Exhale, round. Inhale, coming through. Last one. Beautiful, nicely done. Finding your center, dropping one shoulder. Good. Back to the front. Dropping the other. One more. Let's add a reach. Nice. And reach. Good. Heel toe feet back in. And let's start to work on the lower body as we raise our heels and then our toes. Lifting the heel, then the toes. Heels, toes, heels, and toes. Good. Taking one leg up, holding underneath, circling the ankle. And then switching direction. I still have my Christmas socks. Good. Now from here, round the back. Good. And extend that leg in front of you. Planting it, you can even place it on your cushion just to raise the floor up a little bit. Good. Nicely done. So flex that foot. Beautiful. Sitting tall, soft bend in the knee. Find a little hinge forward. Good. Using your breath. And then coming up. Good. Using that same leg, we're going to open the knee and close it. Good. Open. Close. Open and close. Good. Dropping that leg down. Good. Other side. Finding the under the knee. Circle the ankle. And switch direction. Good. Flex the foot round. And then extend that leg out, place it on the floor or a pillow, sitting up tall, and then hinging forward. And coming back up. Nice. Bring that knee in, take it out, and then in. Just using your hand here to assist. One more. Good. Plant that foot. Now bring your legs together and then come up on your toes. Open your legs as you press out. Good. Put your hands on the inside and then squeeze in. Open the legs, pressing out. Hands on the inside, squeezing in. Good. Nice. Beautiful. Drop the heels, and from here we're going to turn to face one side, holding on to the back of your chair, sending this leg in front, behind, be comfortable as you feel supported underneath. Tuck your tail, reach that same arm in front of you, drop the fingers and press your lower back away from your hand. The thighs moving back and you're pushing forward. Good. And breathe. Nice. Good. Inhale that arm, bend the elbow and lean towards the back of your chair. Sitting up tall. Good. Now turning to face me, finding this wide-legged squat. Let's inhale and bend the elbows. Good. Inhale, bend, reach, and pull down. Oh, good. So funny working in front of the camera. I can see myself. Reach and pull. Turn to the other side. Tuck that tailbone. Good. And really find some comfort here. So move around to be comfortable, holding the back of the chair so you don't fall off of it. Take that arm, tuck the tail, good. Press that thigh back, push your lower back away as you really find that curve, that tuck. And breathe. Nice. One more breath. Good. Coming back through center to find our wide goddess pose. Inhale, exhale, pull. Inhale, exhale, pull. And reach and pull down. Good. Nicely done. From here, heel, toe, feet back to the center. And we're going to find a rising up in a very specific way. So we're going to hinge forward, ground into our feet, and imagine we're pressing into our hands, into the seam of our pants, as we lift up, good, tall, and exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Now, from here, I'm going to take my chair. Oh, and do sip water. I love to do the water breaks. Good. Nice. Moving my pillow out of the way so that I'm not going to be tripping on it. And then just lifting up my screen so you'll be able to see my face. Good. All right, we're in business. Now, we're going to gently place our hands onto the chair with a soft bend in the knee and check out my tail. I'm not tucking and rounding my tail. I'm actually finding that long spine by tilting the pelvis, just like a happy bunny tail. Good. From here, slowly walk back 1 foot at a time until we find this down dog, soft bend in the knees. Tip the tail up, extend that chest, and really find your ears in between your biceps. Nice. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Nice. Soft bend. Walk your feet all the way up. Good. And then rolling up 1 vertebra at a time. Beautiful. Nice. Now taking your legs wide, and I'm going to show you how it looks. I've got the chair in front of me and I've got my legs wide. Good. We're going to find a little forward fold. Hands are on your hips. You can walk towards the chair and use the back of the chair to lower yourself down. Good. Finding your hands on the chair. Nice. You can swing your hips left to right, just finding a little movement. Good. Nicely done. Now, from here, we're going to take our one hand out to the side turn that arm onto our sacrum, and then very gently twist open towards that arm. Good. Pulling your opposite hip back, finding that twist in the spine. And breathe. Coming back through center, planting the hands, wiggling the hips a little. Good. Keeping the neck long, switching sides. Taking the other hand behind your sacrum. And then twist towards that arm. Making sure the hips haven't traveled with you. You always have to reset. Back through center. Nice. Good job. Heel, toe, feet back together. And then with soft knees rolling up as you walk your way up to standing. Good. Now I'm going to turn the chair so that the tall part of the chair is facing me. Good. And we're going to find a little flow. Nice. So, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips, keeping your hips over your knees. Find the back of the chair. You're kind of like draped over it. Good. Lift onto your fingers, half lift. Good. Exhale, fold again. Nice. Now, planting your hands back on the rail, step back with your left leg. Good. And we're going to maybe gallop a little forward because I was too far back there. Finding this high lunge, crescent pose. So we're up on the ball of our back foot, we're bending into our front knee. We're experimenting with our arms. Maybe we're alternating, maybe we're holding both of them up. Good. Nice. And then dropping the hands. Turning that back foot so that it's parallel to the edge of your mat, keeping the front toe where it is, finding our warrior two. Nice. Making sure that front knee is open. Good. Beautiful. Reaching towards that front leg, placing your hand on the chair as you lift that back arm up and over. Good. And breathe. Nice. Reaching that back arm to the back. Now holding onto your chest, sliding that arm down, really finding length and maybe just a gradual bend away. Good. Coming back to center. Nice. Now we're going to add a little movement, reach over and pull down. Reach over, pull down. Two more. Last one. Good. Back to warrior two. Holding onto the chair. Come up on the ball of that back foot. Turn, pivot, pivot. Back to face the back of your chair. Stepping that front leg back as we enjoy a little down dog. Nice. And breathe. Good. Nice. Bend the knees and tiptoe all the way to the front of the chair. Nice. Reach arms up to the sky. Cactus the arms. Take those fingers back as you press your hips towards the back of the chair, knowing that your chair is here if you need it. Good. And then stepping the opposite leg behind you, finding this high lunge on the other side. Good. Finding yourself up on the ball of the back foot, playing with the arms again, scissoring. Good. Nice. back foot, opening up to warrior two. So now you get to see me from the back side. And we're going to reach up and over. Taking a breath. And then find our reverse warrior by holding onto the chair, just sliding that hand backwards. Good. Back to warrior two, and we're going to go through side angle, reverse. Side, reverse. Side, reverse. Last one, reverse. Good. Now come up on the ball of the back foot, turn, pivot. Good. And then step that front foot back, finding our down dog. Nice. Extending the spine, tipping the tail, and breathe. Good. Bend the knees and walk on up to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Reach the crown of your head. Exhale, fold, maybe draping over the back of the chair. Good. Soft bend in the knees, and then walk your hands up the chair to rise into chair pose. As we just sit back. Good. You can hold onto the chair and move by standing tall and sitting back. Again, experimenting with the arms, alternate, maybe adding. Good. Last one. Nice. Now come up on those heels, tippy toes, or toes should I say, lift the heels and drop it down. Rise up, drop it down. Rise up and down, up and down. Good. Now from here we're going to find a warrior three. So we're going to turn that chair back around so that we've got the back of the chair and a little more space. Extending your first leg back, whichever that was, and then hinge forward, flexing the foot. You're holding onto the back of the chair. You can drop your hands to the front and even use that back of the chair as a balance for your head, keeping the spine long. Flexing the foot, soft bend in the front, and we're going to tap that foot and lift it up. Tap it, lift it, tap it, and lift. Last one. Good. Now plant that foot, making a short stance, and enjoy a pyramid pose where you may be lower to your elbows, or maybe you've still got this cushion, and you're using the cushion. Nice. Or you're up on your hands. You can hold on to the sides of the chair if that's more comfortable on your wrist, but wherever you are, keeping that long spine, breathing here. Nice. Again. Beautiful. Let's add the twist. I want you to plant your hand on the chair and twist towards the front leg. Hand is on your sacrum, opening. And then back through center. Good. Nice. Now, from here, we're going to open up our hips. Our hand is on the back of the chair, and we're going to lift that leg to the side. Half balancing move. Good. Nice. Flex the foot. And maybe lower the leg and lift. Lower, lift, lower, bend into that front leg, drop the back foot to warrior two. Whoop, we've strayed a little far from our chair, so let's rainbow back and find a down dog. That's better. Extending. Good. Nice. Walking back up to the chair. Nice. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands up the chair to rise into that chair pose. Knowing that the back of the chair is always there for you. Good. Experimenting with the arms. Good. And then standing tall. Nice. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Reverse. Good. Beautiful. All right. Other side. This time, we're going to walk our hands down and then we'll start actually up with your hands. Taking the opposite leg behind you, keeping the hips square, flexing the foot, and then just tick-tocking forward. Maybe the hands come down to the chair. Maybe you rest your head on the back of the chair. Soft bend in the front leg. Tap and lift. Tap, lift, tap, lift. Squaring the hips, lift. Good. Now ground that back foot halfway down your mat, short stance, and then fold here into a pyramid pose. Good. Taking a break and breathe. Nice. From here, plant your hand and take the same arm as leg that's in front, twisting towards that front knee. Twisted pyramid. Good. And then back through center. Nice. Now we're going to walk our way up, extend that leg back, and then open our hips to lift that leg out to the side, flexing the foot. Good. And then tap it down and lift it up. Tap and lift. Tap, lift, tap, and lift. Good. And then we decided we're going to travel back to our chair, moving that front foot straight. Nice. Stepping it back into a down dog, extending the spine. And breathe. Good. Walking our way back up. Walking our hands up to the chair, rolling up one vertebra at a time. Good. Taking the chair back to the place where we began. All right. I'm just going to have a little sip of water here. And so should you. Good. Now, let me move that so you can sort of see me. The chair is in front of us. We're taking our legs wide. Good. And we're going to bend and straighten. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. 2 more. And last one. Good. Now we're going to turn this into lunges, and I'm going to show you from the side so you can see how I'm going to lunge, sort of sitting my butt back and then straighten. Good. Sitting my butt back, straighten. Good. Coming to you live from Holly Springs. Good. Now, we're going to hold one side, holding this lunge, and then maybe, I don't know if you can see my toe, we're going to lift the toe, come up on the heel of that straight leg, and then sit it back a little more. Good. And then holding onto the chair, we're going to open our chest and smile. Good. Back to center, finding that middle space. Maybe a few plies in between. Good. Last one. Nice. And then lunging toward the other side. This time I'm coming to you, sitting back, lifting the toes of the straight leg. And this time we're going to twist away from the knee and breathe. Good. Back through center, heel toe. Nice. Now, before we sit down, we're going to find a tree pose, my favorite balance challenge. So find the kickstand, then maybe pulling up through the supporting leg. So we don't want to be toppling over, we want to be straight. Nice. And then maybe letting your arm rise. Maybe lifting the other one. You've got your chair there if you need. And breathe. Good. Testing it out. Good. Bringing that leg back through center and just shake it out. And twist it out. Good. Nice. Other side, I'm just going to move my chair. Good. Grounding into your feet, kickstand. Make sure you haven't dumped into that hip. Lifting up tall. Take the knee out and maybe then lift to your calf as you grow that arm. Maybe you're going to just play with this. You've got that chair supporting that hip, right? So it's pulling up and you're growing. Or you're holding. But wherever you are, breathing. Nice. Good. Bringing that arm down, the knee comes in, kick it out. Good, and twist it out. Good. You're probably thinking, now Michele, that's enough standing. Let's get back to the chair. Good idea. And I'm just going to make sure that my camera is correct. Right? Have your sip of water. Good. So finding that seat in your chair, settling in. We're going to make sure we scooched far enough in the chair. And we're going to find a little seated figure 4. So, options are you can grab that pillow again and just use that pillow to raise the leg. Or, I like to come at it from a tall spine, bend the knee like we did in the beginning of class, right? And then using your hand, just lift that foot up, keeping the spine straight, flexing the foot. Nice. Now, if you are not too cold with your toes, you can take your socks off and place your fingers between your toes. I like to do this at home, and then I don't worry about my dogs, as Katie, my daughter, says, put your dogs back. I guess she means my toes. Flex and point that foot. And then you're at home in the comfort of your own home, so maybe even just massage that glute and tell it to be still and relaxed. Growing the spine. Breathing. Nice. And then maybe hinging forward. Sitting up tall. Good. Dropping bring that leg down as if you're sitting in the chair. Let's add a twist. Holding on the back of the chair. And then coming through center. Good. Uncrossing that foot. Nice. Now from here, coming up with the other leg, crossing it over, and then maybe shedding your socks because we're nice and warm now. Taking those fingers between your toes, flex and point. And then maybe with long, long, long spine, we can hinge forward. Finding your breath. And then sitting up tall. Good. Slide that leg across, twisting towards the back of the chair. And then coming back center. Good. Come up on your toes, open and close. And maybe take that pillow and take the soles of your feet together, resting your feet on the pillow, and just holding on to the back of your chair maybe, so that you're not tippling off. Good. Sitting up tall, drawing your shoulder blades together, letting those inner thighs melt. Nice. Keeping the one leg bent, extending the other, holding the back of the chair, finding a little side bend. Sitting up tall. Finding the other leg. Good. And side bend. Nice. Taking that other leg back, holding on to the back of the chair, soft bend in the knee, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Good. Now bend your knees, plant your feet, and just windshield wiper the legs, left to right. Finding a little internal, external rotation. Bringing your feet back together, moving the pillow or the block, reaching one arm behind you, grabbing your shirt, finding the other one, opening up the chest, and breathe. Good. Switching sides. Grabbing the bottom and top of your shirt, opening the elbows. Letting that go. Giving yourself a hug. Opening up and giving yourself a hug. And opening up. Now, settle the hands back down. Take one hand to the opposite meaty part. You know that part where you want a shoulder massage? And then lift your shoulder, drop your ear, pressing on that spot. Take a breath in. And then exhale, let it go, and just wash off all the stress. Good. And then other side. Finding that place. Good. Dropping the head, lifting the shoulder. Inhale and then exhale. Let go. Good. Let's do both. Arms up. Inhale, exhale, let it go. 2 more. Last one. Good. Now finding that cushion, this is a very important part of class. And settling back into your chair. Good. And then finding that comfortable place where you're feeling supported. Nice. And sitting up tall, but finding that ease as you rest back into something. Maybe your palms are flipped up to the sky. Breathing, thanking your body for showing up today. And I'd like to read you a quote to finish. As you sit here, just soaking up all the goodness of that movement. We are all a little broken, but last time I checked, broken crayons still color the same. So we all have color. Doesn't matter if we have a brand new crayon or a broken crayon, they color the same. So spread your color, shine your lights, and be true to who you are. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Namaste. Feel free to stay here and rest a while. And I'll see you in class or next video.